Transformation.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Chisme. It is our special
Valentine's
Day episode.
Valentines
Day episode, as they say in San Antonio. Valentine's. Everyone, right? Or they do it with the B.
Valentines with the M.
Valentines.
Minus the N, and it's all wrong. But that's okay, because we got the love going on here tonight.
That's right. And if you, I don't know if you guys can, I know y'all can hear Sam, but she's got this cute little raspy, jazzy thing going on with her voice. And it's super sexy, by the way.
It sounds like there's the gremlin in here.
No.
What's his name?
The gremlin?
The gremlin, or what's his name? I don't know. The little monito thing. What's the guy thing?
No, not Chucky.
No. What is the? Never mind. Anyway,
I've never seen Gremlins.
Bear with me, y'all. I got a little something going on.
It's all right. Okay. It sounds amazing. So happy Valentine's Day, everyone! Thank you guys so much for joining us. Whether you're single and joining us, or you got your little lovebird next to you, and you're joining us. We have Sam brought. Andre did not return today. Thank God. She's like, do I bring the same bottle? I'm like, no, bitch, bring something else. So we got some Reunite. Aw.
It's called Reuniti.
Oh,
Is it Reunite? Reuniti? Can you tell we don't drink wine?
Reuniti?
Yeah, and actually, let me tell you guys, this wine is $5 wine. It's called Lambrusco. Don't know if you guys have heard of it. Hashtag Lambrusco if you have.
Hashtag.
This stuff is the bomb. It's kind of sweet. It's red.
Let me pour yours first.
But you'll be good. Like 1-2 glasses, you're good.
No, that's because you and I don't have like tolerance.
This is true.
We don't.
But I'm good with it. So I think we need to start looking for a wine sponsor, because I think this is becoming like an every
or beer sponsor.
Or beer, hey.
Or tequila.
I don't drink
sponsor.
beer, but I will. Okay.
Oh, I drink me some beer.
I do cafecito too.
Yay!
Cheers if you got your cafecito out.
I'll put this over here. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome.
Thank you, Miss Ava, for letting us borrow your little tea set.
And don't forget to share this video right now.
Oh, girl.
We've got a lot of prizes, and sharing is caring, and you can't win unless you share. So make sure to share.
Share.
Thank you so much.
Yes, this is actually really good.
I told you.
And I'm super picky too.
Let me take out
with
my gun. I'll get it.
It's okay. I'm pretty picky. It's not like it tastes like what is that?
It tastes like crushed grapes.
It just tastes
Have
awesome.
been aged, but it's got
really
a little
good.
bit of a bubble.
Yeah, it has like some bubbly to
Bubbly.
it. So we may just finish this bottle this episode. Who knows? And to what's this? To add to our wine. So one of our awesome fans, Victor, he's always doing really cool stuff for us. He's provided us with giveaways that we've given you guys. He sent us flowers today for Valentine's Day,
So
which was
sweet.
like super sweet. And he also had these really freaking cool cookies made. Now, these cookies were made by Viva La Cookies, which I think is
Viva Las Cookies or Viva La Cookies?
Viva La Cookies. Viva La Cookies. Viva La Cookies. And this one here, if you guys can see it, says Second Thanksgiving, which I was hoping that's what we could call Valentine's Day. Second Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
We have one here that says
Pinche Colby. That's
Colby.
awesome. Check that out. Can y'all see that is in focus?
I don't know if they could see it.
Hashtag
But
Pinche Colby. How awesome is that?
Pinche Colby.
And of course, you've got bean and cheese tacos.
Hold on, you gotta hold the chisme.
Oh,
I'm the bean.
Oh, you're the bean. Here's the cheese.
Bean and chisme.
Isn't it awesome?
And
I'm
even
gonna have
these right
as
here say
cafecito.
actually bean and chisme. These are
great.
the freaking.
I love it.
Should we,
Thank
should
you,
we taste
Victor.
them? I'm gonna
You're
take my
awesome.
Are you
Victor
are you
rules.
tasting?
No, I'm good. Girl,
Are you sure?
when I have my cookies, I have to have it with my cafecito and just chilling, like.
Super cute little hearts
And
too.
trust me, I'm gonna tear it up in a minute.
Like this.
I'm drinking my wine right now.
So thank you so much to the owner. Her name is Anna, and
Aww.
she is the one that made these beautiful, amazing, lovely cookies. I don't even know if Facebook Live is doing them any justice because they are adorable.
They're so
Again,
cute. We're gonna take pictures.
I want to frame them. And you guys can follow Viva La Cookies at Viva Cookies. At Viva Cookies on Facebook. So
Very good. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you. So Sam,
Nina.
it's Valentine's Day.
Si, senora.
Did you have anything special happen or going on today?
Y'all know I ain't got a damn thing going. She's putting me on blast right now. Just kidding. No, this is why I'm in my pajamas right now. Seriously.
I'm in pajamas too.
I'm gonna take those off, but no, I don't have a damn thing going on. But I am here with you guys, and I feel loved. I'm single, but I feel very loved. I have my beautiful daughter. My mom gave me some really cute goodies this morning. And what about you? How are you today, Miss Newly Single Person?
I love this natural segue. So some of you watching may know. Some people may not know.
Y'all bust out the teacups right now. I'm about to go down.
And Samantha, it's so funny because we talk about stuff before we come on the show, and she's like, "Can we tell the world that you're single now?" And I was like, "Oh my God!" Because I recently got out of a 7-year relationship.
7 years, y'all.
7 years, and so those of you guys that have been in any sort of relationship, no matter if it's a year, 2, 3, 4. It's a lot. It's a lot, and I've been keeping busy.
Yeah, she's been real busy, y'all.
I've been super busy. Well, just with work, and then I think, and you probably know this. My favorite part of my day has been kickboxing. I kickbox like 6 days a week, and I have
exercise.
a ton of fun. Yeah, so just exercising, and it's been good though. A lot of people are asking like, "Oh my God, 7 years! Like, how do you end something? Like, how was it?" And I would be lying if I said that it wasn't difficult. It was very much difficult, but I think a lot of times, at least I'm a firm believer. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Comment below, but I think that we reach a certain point in our lives where we don't change. Like, we compromise as people and we can bend as people, but I think that true actual change is really difficult to do later in life. And I think a lot of people stay in relationships because we think one person is going to change or the other person is going to change, and you kind of hope for it and you hope for it and you hope for it, and you realize not only are we who we are, but at the same time, to ask somebody to change their ideologies, their beliefs, who they are for you is a really selfish thing to do. I just don't think it's something that we can ask of people.
Yeah.
And so, it was, we had a beautiful relationship while it lasted. And
I love Chris.
And I'm hoping that we can stay friends,
He's very
and
nice.
super, super sweet guy. And he's totally going to find somebody that's right for him, just like,
Watch him get back together later. No,
funny enough, I've never done that before.
Oh, you're like me. I don't go back.
I've never
It's
gone
over
back.
when it's over.
Exactly. I'm very much a light switch kind of person when it comes to making a decision in my life. And so
cold-blooded.
I just kind of like,
Over. I mean, a lot of these people don't understand, like, when a woman's fed up.
Oh, get it, girl.
There ain't nothing you can do about it. What's that song? R. Kelly? I don't know.
Oh,
tell me. What do you guys tell me? Which one is it? R. Kelly. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So it's just I've never gone back in a relationship, and so I mean I think the longest one prior to him was like 5 years, 6 years, and so
Ooh, you're a long-term girl.
Yeah. It just happens, but But we'll see. You know, I know you were asking about like online dating, and I don't want to end up on Forensic Files or anything like that.
So you're gonna say I'm gonna end up on Forensic Files?
No, I'm just scared because I've never lived in that world before, you know, and so I have gone on a couple lunch dates, but it's been with the same guy.
Ooh. So are you gonna like keep us posted on your love life, or like what's the deal with this?
See, now it's getting.
Oh Lord Jesus!
I'll see. I'll see what happens on that.
Well, you know, you can't say too much. You know, sometimes because when it's so early on, you don't want to say. But then sometimes you're like excited and you do want to say. So
yeah, but it's been you know, an interesting, I guess, almost month or so. You know, and so but again, I'm just keeping busy and having fun and just kind of doing me, you know, do you boo, you know,
hashtag that right now.
Hashtag do you boo. Yeah, so
that's how you get on.
Yes, okay.
I love it. Do you? I'm glad. Okay,
all right.
Well, let's talk about
some giveaways. Yes, please. So we have some awesome giveaways today, you guys.
Yeah.
We've got some great giveaways, and the first one, I'll do the first one.
This one's good.
Yo, $50, not 20, not 25, not 30. $50 to Wingstop. Hashtag dem wings though to win, and share this video to win a $50 gift card to Wingstop. I love Wingstop.
So they have to share the video, have to share the stream, and you've got to hashtag dem wings though. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. And it's totally a Wingstop night tonight.
Yeah.
Oh
my
God.
Any night's a Wingstop night. I actually, do you remember when I did the wing eating contest?
She did a wing. Yes, and Wingstop is amazing because of the freaking fries and the ranch. Do y'all know about that? Tell me, hashtag that Wingstop ranch.
You're going to kill me. I don't like their fries.
Oh, girl, go sit over there.
I know, I'm sorry. I don't. I like their wings, though. Love their wings.
So if you don't like Wingstop fries, are you like do you like those big-ass steak fries from like...
No, you know, honestly, when it comes to fries, I don't know, I'm just kind of Whataburger fries.
Okay.
McDonald's. Don't y'all be hating, you know McDonald's has bomb-ass fries. Especially when they're fresh, and if you're hungover, oh, man, just hits the spot.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I could live off of fries and ketchup.
But anyway, so to win this Wingstop gift card, $50, hashtag them Wingstop, and share this video. And you know what? Go like their page too. Why not?
Yep.
Go like
There's a Wingstop San Antonio page.
There is.
And this one's going to be one of my favorite giveaways. We're giving away 2 facials, ladies, that include an eyebrow waxing. And if you know anything about eyebrows, you would know Nina and I take eyebrows very seriously because these puppies cost us some money.
Oh, that's right.
And these are called microbladed eyebrows.
Yes.
And so the chick who did this, her name is Tara. She's amazing.
She's so good.
She has a company called Brow Rituals, and she's the one who's sponsoring the prizes tonight. So shout out to Tara. It's Brow Rituals by Tara. Mm-hmm. Or is it Brow Rituals?
Yeah, Brow Rituals by Tara.
Uh-huh. Anyway, go follow her. But the hashtag for this is My Face Needs Help.
Hashtag My Face Needs Help.
And if you hashtag that, the first 2 people to do that will win 2 free facials, a facial each, and eyebrow wax each.
Yes. And again, she is amazing. I love her. I went, I think for the first time, it was like 2 years ago to her, and she left the company that she was with, started her own thing, and she is hands down just legit. And I know, and then Sam was like, girl, I like your eyebrows. I want to go get mine done. And she went to get hers done.
I was brow-spired.
Look at that, brow-spired. Hashtag brow-spired. Brow-spired.
How brow-spiring is that?
I know, right? Super brow-spired.
And it changed my life forever. Like, I look at photos from last year when I didn't have it, and I thought my eyebrows were okay, and I would compare to now, and I'm like, girl.
I know, and not only
what
that,
was I
but
thinking?
I remember like I used to have to like get up and like do my eyebrows, right? Like paint them all in and shit. Yeah, and then my kids would want to go swimming. I'm like, but Mama's face is gonna fall off. Like my eyebrows are gonna go away. Like this is some bullshit. So I would literally like take my boys swimming and just like not get my head wet. And they'd be like, Mama, why don't you get your head wet? I'm like, because my eyebrows will fall off my face. That's why.
Wow.
So now
we don't have to see. Look.
I can do whatever, go swimming, and my damn eyebrows aren't going to fall off. So
yes, it's awesome. So hashtag my face needs help. Wait, my face.
Yes,
To
my
win.
face needs
I
help to
can't-
win.
I can't talk right
And we're gonna mention the giveaways again later on in the show, so we'll remind you guys to do so.
Yes.
Now, last week we asked you guys to submit pictures of your loved ones, of someone that you love. Yes, our flechazos, and thank you to everyone that submitted. And so we want to show some of our favorites. We have 6 of them that we want to show, and we have a little message for each of them. So let's bring up the first one.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We got Alyssa and Kobe. Coby, not to be mistaken with pinche Colby.
Yeah, 2 totally separate dudes.
2 total separate dudes. This Kobe is legit. So
Yes.
Alyssa and Kobe. Alyssa, she is she's a DJ. She spins vinyl records. She is like the coolest chick ever.
We love her.
And she wants to tell Kobe, thanks for always carrying my vinyls, which I just think is so cute.
So sweet.
Love her to death. So yay,
Awesome.
happy Valentine's Day, Alyssa and Kobe.
And the next one is Marco and Gabby.
Marco and
They've got
Gabby.
2 beautiful babies. And Marco's also a good friend of ours. His wife is so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, how did Marco grab her? He locked her down because she's beautiful. No, he's awesome. And they have 2 beautiful kiddos. One of our favorite couples. And so they wanted to say a shout out to each other.
Yes.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so happy Valentine's Day to them.
Valentine's.
And then next we have, let's see here, Jose Benuelos and Carrie. And Jose wants to tell Carrie, can't believe it's been 4 years.
Aww.
It feels like yesterday. Here's to many more.
What a sweet picture.
I know.
I just want somebody to have like relationship goals. Hashtag that right now.
Dude, you and I should go just take pictures. We should just like take lovey pictures together. It'll be fun.
But I want the one like the prom. Like I want you to hold me.
Oh, like this. I'll spoon you, girl. I'll spoon you all night, girl. You want me little spoon or big spoon?
Baby, all night. I can't sing.
He sounds
My
like
pinche voice.
I was-
Hashtag pinche voice.
You can be little spoon, I can be big spoon, or vice versa,
Okay.
whichever. I'm really warm though.
Oh, I'm really
Like,
cold.
Really?
Yes. I'm the kind that in a relationship, my feet are freezing
Oh.
as hell all the time. And so I'm like, psh, psh.
No, I'm like a little hot box or a little hot pocket.
Oh. How many of us? Hot pocket. Hashtag hot pocket, y'all.
Yes, hashtag hot pocket.
So that's what she said.
Sorry, yeah, my
Or
bad.
he said.
All right.
Anyway.
And
Okay.
who do we have next?
Who do we have? Jose Castañeda and Maria Castañeda with their baby boy. He's so cute, Isaiah. They are major Spurs fans.
And being a Chisme fans too.
And we love them. They're super big supporters of ours.
Yeah.
And they wanted to give a shout out to each other because, well, actually, Maria said, give a shout out to my boys because she loves her boys and they're awesome. And so, Isaiah and Jose, shout out for.
And they're super sweet too. What's funny too is I love Jose because, dude, he always knows all the Chisme. Like, I'll text Sam about something and she's like, well, girl, let me tell you what Jose knows.
Jose
I'm like,
needs to be on. Jose, you need to be on.
yes, Mr.
Because I have my
Castaneda.
sources. He's one of the sources.
Mr.
Yep.
Castaneda, if you're tuning in, tiene que venir. You gotta come. You gotta come. Be on the show and tell us all your Chisme that you know.
Yes.
And then the next one we have here is Jesus and Vanessa. So Jesus sent in this awesome photo of him and his wife, and so just want to give them also a Valentine's Day shout out as well. Your man loves you, Vanessa, because he's the one that emailed us. So
Kudos
super, super
for
sweet.
Jesus for
Yes.
doing that.
Yes.
And our last one is my baby girl,
little Miss
Ava Grace. I hope you're watching. Well, I hope you're not watching that much. Happy Valentine's Day, right? Just watch a little bit and then go to sleep.
Love
this is my
her.
baby girl, Ava Grace, and she's my favorite Valentine of all Valentines. So that's
I love her. I've seen that little girl just grow, and she's just so awesome. But you are gonna have your hands full because I see her little
Lord help me.
shaky videos and her
Oh,
little like
Lord help me
twerk
now.
videos and her stuff. And dude, she has like way too much rhythm for her age. She's so good.
Yeah,
She's
and it's so
good.
funny because I originally put her in flamenco and salsa classes to kind of get her going. And then I put her in hip hop class. And she does better in the hip hop class than she does in the other freaking classes. I'm like, oh no.
Does she get it from her mama?
She get it from my mama. Get it. So anyway, but and last minute flechazo came in
yes.
from Lisa Martinez. And she wanted to give a shout out to her husband, Bill. And she wanted to send him a song called, I don't know, something from Paul McCartney, the My Love, or I don't know. Sorry, I couldn't read fast
It
enough.
was a really last minute one, but we
Ha-
at least wanted to do
Yeah,
the
shout out to Lisa Martinez, your husband Bill, hubby Bill, she loves you. And that's it for Flechazos. Thank you everybody for participating in our first Valentine's Flechazos.
Yes. And now, Before we talk about love and all that romance shit, which we're going to get into later, we're talking about some heartbreak stories and about being alone and all that jazz. Sam and I want to take a moment to talk about walking the walk and talking the damn
Get
talk.
out the cafecito cups.
That's
Get
right.
out the teacups.
That's
y'all,
right.
'cause it's going to be a little crazy.
So, Sam, you want to kick it off? Talk about people that want to be business owners?
Well, I mean, business owners and other people aspire to be things that they're not. And so we get this a lot, and I've come across this many times where it's like, oh, I want to do what you're doing, and oh, yeah, I want to do that, and when I'm going to open a business, and I'm going to do this, and all I do, I'm like, cool, you want to do what I do? Show up. 8 o'clock, be here.
Be here.
And none of y'all, maybe 1% will actually show up and do what they say they're going to do. And it's so annoying because there's so many people who they say, well, why can't I? And I want to be that. And it's like, then freaking do it. But all of you just talk out of your mouth, pretty much out of your ass, and don't do anything. And
No follow through.
No follow through. And that is like one of the worst, I think, personality traits to ever have. Because if you can't follow through on your word, that makes you a liar, really. I don't know.
Yeah,
So
for
what do you
sure.
think?
And then for me, what really pisses me off is I'm going to call out all you freelancers out there. I see freelancers, whether you're freelance photographer, freelance journalist, freelance whatever, saying like, oh, people want me to do a job, but they're not going to pay me, and I deserve money, blah, 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 blah. So then we hire your ass, and you can't meet your damn deadlines. That is so frustrating for me. When it's like, okay,
So
fine,
much.
we'll hire you. We're going to pay you, right? Because we understand. We know what it's like to struggle. We know what it's like to need a paycheck. But at the same time, when you're talking all sorts of shit on like demanding your paycheck, demanding to get paid half up front, and we give you a deadline of 3 weeks or 2 weeks, you say you're going to meet it. And then 4 weeks later, they don't respond to text messages anymore. You stop responding to emails.
Oh, that's the word.
Oh, that is for me.
Even.
You guys, some of you freelancers are lazy as hell. You do all this talk.
That's why you will
all
never be
day
a
long.
business owner. You will never be a business owner. You will always stay a freelancer, and you will always
Exactly.
work for somebody else because you don't have the capacity to take responsibility
Exactly.
and get your shit together.
Yeah.
And so,
or people that say like, oh, I want to volunteer. If you ever need anything,
Oh,
just let
my
me know.
Lord
If I can
Jesus.
be there, if you need
me
something,
out.
let me know. And then they never show up. Like so many people are just full of bullshit. If you don't want to volunteer, don't be saying,
Nobody-
I'll
big
be
mouth.
there, I'll be there. But again, and I hate to call it, well, no, actually don't hate to call him out again, but Victor, again, the guy that brought us these awesome cookies, he is one person that has shown up every single time he says he's going to help. He's there. And we know other people that do that, but the majority of you guys are like offering help that like once the time comes where we need it, it's like you're nowhere to be found.
yeah.
You know?
And a lot of you are
Just talk.
a hot mess. And I have a video on YouTube called How Not to Be a Hot Mess, but I don't know if that's going to help you at this point. But a lot of you are a hot mess, meaning like it's excuse of, oh, my internet's down. Oh, my battery died. Oh, my computer crashed. You know, that's a bunch of bullshit. And in
Exactly.
the real world, that doesn't work.
Right.
I don't even tell people half of the problems that I have because you don't care about that. You just want the work done and you want it done right? You don't care about my flat tire, my insurance, my cell phone not working. Like, nobody gives a shit about that.
Excuses.
Excuses are the worst.
They are.
And so, and it's kind of interesting in like this new age, I don't know, I don't want to say it to all millennials, but they have a real bad habit of the excuse thing. And I couldn't even imagine. Like when I was interning at Turner Studios, I couldn't even imagine saying half the stuff that some of our interns say.
figure
Not
it
right now,
out.
but like I've had before an experience. Like, what? So anyway,
Yeah.
that's one of our rants. for
Exactly.
today.
And I just want to say, and I wrote it here to remind myself, and I read this quote and I love it, and it's, you can't have $1 million business with a minimum wage work ethic.
Oh.
And I feel like that's exactly what
Write
it
that
is.
down.
That's exactly what it is. You really can't. Like if you're going to talk big shit, then you better be big shit,
Yeah.
because those two just don't go hand in hand. And so if you're out there, again, if you're one of those freelancers trying to talk big game and then have no follow through on your game, shame on you.
Yeah,
because
and-
you
yeah.
put people like Sam and I
In bad positions.
in really bad positions to where we have to figure out either how to pay somebody else to do the damn job that you said you were going to do, and it's bullshit.
Or it comes out of our pocket.
Exactly.
And it happens way
too
more
much.
often than I'd like
way
to
too
do
much.
it, so.
So, yes.
But yeah, no.
And so we'll wrap that up. And again, to go back to our giveaways, for those of you that are just now tuning in.
We've got giveaways.
If you're just now tuning in, we've got a $50 gift card to Wingstop. Make sure to hashtag #DemWingsDough to win. $50 gift card to Wingstop. I got it right here. And then we also have 2. I told you, girl. That's why. That's why I took this off. And and then we also have 2 mini facials with eyebrow waxing that we're giving out. So hashtag #MyFaceNeedsHelp to win. So again, those 2 giveaways, will announce the winner at the end.
Yay! So now we can get into the love.
Hey,
the love.
Alejandro, lose the shades.
L is for the way you
Alejandro
love.
says
I don't have my other glasses with me though.
But you look great without glasses.
see 'em?
Y'all, what do you think about Ava? Nina without glasses.
Ava.
I think she looks beautiful without her glasses.
All right,
I'll
take them off.
But I know it's a big part of her identity.
So who was it that called me out? Who wanted to take out
Where is he?
Alejandro? All right, Alejandro.
Hernandez?
I'm taking off my glasses.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Although
where
now
is he
you can
at? He needs to be here helping us.
I'm like a sweaty mess.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, here we go. Do I look okay?
You look
normal?
amazing.
All
Like,
right.
what's wrong with her? Speaking of self-love.
Right. Self-love is one hell of a drug.
Yes.
It's true, though.
And so we were talking about relationships and how people identify who they are by jumping into another relationship with somebody else and then absorbing themselves into whoever that other person is. So let's just say you start dating a new guy and all of a sudden you like rock music and you want to like smoke pot and you want to like do this and that and you never did that before. A lot of people tend to do that because they don't even know who the hell they are in the first place.
Right.
And then you jump into a relationship with somebody else and then you start like
it's like you're a different person every time.
Yes, and it's like, girl, come on, really, like take time to be single. I always tell people this, and I'm not saying take forever, but take some time for yourself to figure out what you want before you start jumping into another relationship. So
and that's really important too because it's so easy for us to try to identify ourselves in someone else. It's just kind of what we naturally do, especially if you like someone. You want to conform to them. You want to like, okay, well, I want them to be into me too. So if they like this, then I have to like that. And eventually, thankfully, or hopefully, you get to a point where that's not the case anymore, you know? And I've often, and again, where I know that movie was Runaway Bride. You remember where Julia Roberts, like she changes the kind of eggs that she likes in every relationship, and it's to the point where she's like, I don't even know what kind of eggies I like, you know? And it's like, but again, we're all guilty of doing that. And going back to what Sam was saying, like it's really important to not only to get to know yourself, but to not let go of that person. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like you mean of who you originally are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the other thing too is when you get out of a relationship, like when you put your pieces back together, and I say this because we've all been brokenhearted before. We've all been in the relationship where we were the one that got broken up with, or we were the, you know.
That never happened to me.
Yeah. Really?
No, I've never been broken up with. Y'all know I'm an alpha female. You can't break up with me.
Shit, girl. Okay then. So
no, but if
how
y'all
do you do that?
If y'all knew the fucked up shit they did to me, you'd be like, damn, thank God you left them.
But it's like important to know that when you're putting your pieces back together again, that the chance that you may look different afterwards. And that's okay. Yeah. You know, we put our pieces back differently. We find out who we are after every sort of setback, whether it's a relationship or the other thing too is, and I think these kind of go hand in hand, but I've seen people get fired from a job and they all of a sudden their world just kind of ends because they identified themselves as that job title. And it's like, you are not that job title. Like even if you were a VP of a company, you got let go, like, yes, there's the money aspect, all that shit, but we tend to identify with titles. With whatever we are. And it's like, and it's important not to do that. Exactly. Or to realize that if you are doing it, that you rise above it.
Yeah,
and don't do
exactly.
it. You know?
And something that's really important that we also talked about was, I think a lot of people compromise in their relationships to meet the other person's needs and to make them happy. Like, so
which is okay
to a certain level, but if it becomes a point where you're actually doing nothing that you enjoy, or you know, just kind of completely going against what's within you and like your values, just because you're trying to compromise compromise for somebody else, that's a huge red flag that you need to get out. Because if that person really loves you, they'll meet you in the middle and they won't drag you all the way to their side.
Right.
So I feel like, that's a big mistake a lot of people make in relationships.
Yeah, for sure. And I also think too that everybody deserves to be with somebody that doesn't question the relationship the entire time. Like, I've known people that have been in relationships for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and the entire time it's just they're completely unsure. You know, like you deserve to be with somebody who is sure about you. Right? You deserve to be with someone who's not going to question.
But who has time
their
for
love
that?
For you.
I'm very
kid you not, man.
I'm just not like that. I'm a very would it take it or leave it, black and white. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm not gonna fake the funk. Like, I can't
fake the funk.
Can't do that.
Fake the funk.
Yeah, I can't do that. But yeah. Oh, and I have a question. Okay. So, and this is a question for y'all. What do you do when the D or the P is really good? And I'm not gonna say what the D and the P are.
The D or the P.
But we're gonna leave that to your mind.
Yeah.
So hashtag the D.
What do you mean? What do you do? Like, like if the sex is really good?
Yeah, like if it's so good. And you get all caught up in all that, and then you don't even realize you don't realize that this fool lives with his mama. He don't pay his bills. He's behind on child support. He's a liar. Like, you don't even care about any of that because it's so good. I mean, what do you guys think of that? Because you know what I'm talking about. Man. I mean, when I was 19, whatever years old, okay, great. Like, I'm obsessed with this dude because he makes me feel great. But when you get older, I don't know about y'all, but I am like, where you live at? What's your credit score? How many kids do you have? Do you pay a child support on time? Like, I need to know because that down there can get all your emotions very complicated.
Well, but I think I've also noticed too that usually sometimes it kind of all goes hand in hand. Do you know what I mean? Like, so because again, not to call you out, but like, or you or anybody out, but whenever things aren't working on other levels, and usually by the time you sleep with them, it's like, well, okay.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
So, like, it needs to all come together.
It does. Okay. And Lord, when it does, is that a good thing when that happens?
Well, if it comes together, we'll put a ring on it. Like, damn.
If you like it. Yeah.
Well, shit, you can marry me now.
What do you do? What do you do when the sex is really good?
Guys, y'all know what I'm talking about,
everything else is shit.
Some of you guys are out there with some girl for you have no business. Hashtag that. No business with who you're with right now. And because it's not based on anything true, like real.
It's just for the hookup.
It's for the hookup,
but what if she knows? Like, what if it's a mutual thing?
If it's mutual, more power to you.
If it's just for the D and the P.
If it's just for the D and the P, I wish sometimes people would be honest about that. Because they go through this whole novella of I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that, and then they actually pretend to court you, and it's really just and I'm like, well, shit, if you would have just said from the beginning.
Speaking of, I learned a new term today.
What?
And this is how behind I am.
What?
Ghosted.
Ghosted, girl? Really?
How have I never heard it? Yeah, just like boot up was the one I learned last week. But ghosted.
Yes.
They've been talking about it on Mix 96.1 today, like girls and guys that have been ghosted after sleeping with someone, that they just disappear.
Where's Beach and Colby? Okay, Beach and Colby,
but
ghosted.
But not only, but how are you ghosted in a day when it's like you've got text messages and you've got Facebook and you've got Twitter and you've got all, how do people disappear?
They do it. It doesn't matter. These guys and girls, same thing. They just stop talking to you.
That's very sad.
It is sad. Honestly, though, let me go on the other side of it, because I have ghosted a couple of people, and let me tell you why. And I'm being a hypocrite here. Let me tell you why. Right? Because I don't have the heart to tell you something that I know that it's going to break your heart. It's going to tear you apart.
Like what?
Like you're
like what? No, really, because what if you telling
I dated a guy, I went to his apartment and it was like a freaking little kid and he had the mattress on the floor. Oh. And you know that story, girl.
But he bought a bed the next time you went over.
He did, but I'm like, I'm not your mama.
Yeah.
Like, there's certain things, and then when am I going to go? And then I'm going to sound like an idiot for being like, I didn't like your apartment, so that's why I didn't want to talk to you. Like, no, I was just, he threw me into his world, and I was like, oh, shit. Like, I'm looking for a husband, and this boy is a boy, little boy.
But hold on a second, so I'm going to call myself out. My bed's on the floor. Like, I don't have
But you don't count.
A bed frame.
No. This is the difference between Nina and that guy. Nina is a minimalist. Okay, and we've said this before. She doesn't do big decorations. She doesn't do big fancy furniture.
It looks like I just moved into my home.
But that's her style, and that's who she really is. This guy, no, hombre. It was like
that's
trashy.
All she needed.
It was trashed. Yeah, and I was like, ooh, wait. Like, hey, so what is y'all's opinion on this? Like, if you're dating somebody and you really like them, but then you go to their bathroom and the bathroom is nasty. Like, is that a yes or no? Let me know right now. I want you to comment. Do you stay?
What's the limit?
Do you stay or do you go? Or you know,
Should
I know
I stay
people.
or should I go?
What other pet peeves?
Other pet peeves. Like, do you have, what are the make or breaks? And I know other people that they're just so into the person. They could be the nastiest, stinkiest, crustiest person.
Ew, crusties.
But they're just so enamored with them.
No
They're like, I don't
crusties.
care. I love her. I love her. She's a slut. She's a hoe. She's dirty. She's nasty. She's my nasty hoe.
Yeah.
Sucia.
Hashtag Sucia.
But they're down for it. You know, I don't know. What do you think?
I'm not too sure. All I know is, ladies, y'all need to be as picky with your men as you are with your selfies. Bitches be taking like 100 selfies before you post the one, but then you go out just like with any dude. Be as picky with your men as you are your selfies.
Or as you are with your chonas. Like,
Or with your chonas, that's true.
I mean, if you're gonna be sleeping with a dude, like, come on, like, be a little picky about it.
Something
I mean,
that's true.
no.
A little picky.
Honestly, to each his own. This is one of those very to each his own topics because there are some people who can get it in every night with somebody new, and it's literally casual.
Right.
It's casual. They don't care. There's no emotion. For me, I'm not like that. I'm a very emotional. Like, I gotta know your social. I gotta do a background check. But it has a lot to do with my past and like my trauma from the past. So.
Yeah, well, that makes. I mean, I kind of get that. And the other thing too that I want to hit on, and it's funny, I have like all my notes here, is when someone treats you like you're one of many options, do yourself a favor and remove yourself from that equation. Because bottom line is, you should never be one of many options. At least that's my opinion. Like, I honestly, I don't like the whole idea of like someone like, oh, well, I'm dating you and like other people too. Or I'm sleeping with you and like other people too.
Me.
Some people are totally cool with that as long as like you're honest, like upfront. But with me, I'm like, I don't just want to be just like another, just like option, just like your Tuesday night or your Wednesday night. Like, if we're gonna be sleeping together, again, this is just me. Like, even if it's temporary, even if it's just 2 or 3 weeks, at least just sleep with me. Don't be sharing your D and then putting it in my P. Ew! Hashtag ew! Don't do that.
I don't know. People have a problem being honest. They really do nowadays. I think a lot of people don't know what they want, and they want to have their cake and eat it too. Like these little fucking chocolate boxes we're getting. Like, you never know what you're gonna get, but they want to eat all the little chocolates. Like, you know, that's kind of messed up. I don't know. A lot of people operate that way, but I think communicating in the beginning. Look, this is what I'm looking for.
Yes, this is what I want.
This is what I want. And if you can't do it, that's okay. And I think that's a big reason why I've been single for a very long time, because I'm a little too upfront with what I really want, and I think it scares people away. But you could say it scares people away, but to me, I'm just like, you're just not the one then, because the man that I want is going to be like, okay, cool, I'll roll with it. So, anyway.
And for those of you guys that are in relationships, and so, you know, we've been talking a lot about it, but those of you guys that are in relationships, this is one thing I wanted to hit on. There comes a point in a relationship where you have to ask yourself, are you really happy or are you just really comfortable? Because I am meeting...
Take it home today, girl.
I'll tell you what. Like, I have way too many friends or people in my life that are in relationships that would, one, cheat if the opportunity presented itself because they're just comfortable. They're not happy. And that's something that you have to ask. And I think it's a question that we fear asking, because when you've been in a relationship, there's that fear of being alone or of being lonely, right? But are you really happy or are you just really comfortable?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a juicy one.
It's an important question to ask, you know. And I think some people may say, well, it's both. I'm really comfortable with my boyfriend or girlfriend, but I'm also like really happy. But, you know, that was one thing that with ending my relationship that I had to ask myself, like, is it just comfortability? Is it because I'm scared to be alone? And again, not to say that I wasn't happy in the relationship. It's just for me, when my daddy died last year, just a lot changed. There was a lot of self-reflection that I went through, that I'm still going through. I'm reaching for my glasses. They're like not there. But ask yourself that question. I think it's important. If you're in a relationship, are you really happy or are you just really comfortable?
Yeah, because we know there's a lot of people out there that just do not. They can't be alone. They can't. They go from one to one to one to the other.
And you cannot give part-time people a full-time position in your life. It just doesn't work out.
You can't give
Part-time people a full-time position in your life. Yeah. You know, just don't do it. Just don't do it. You deserve more. And then the other thing I want to hit on too is both ladies and guys, and I hate to say that this definitely falls more with ladies, but these are some things that are important to know. Number one, being cheated on is not normal.
Oh,
being abused mentally or physically is not normal.
Look up sociopath.
Being controlled is not normal.
No.
Not being able to have a social life is not normal.
No.
Not being able to have friends of the opposite sex is not normal.
Ooh, she is hitting it home.
Just want to say, just gonna throw my clippies now. Just want to say, it is really hot here too.
Budos nuggets.
Budos nuggets.
Ella aquí, mira, with the nuggets.
Really, those are things that really bother me. People are cheated on, and they just think like that's just normal nowadays because there's
because I wasn't giving it up, and he was in a bad mood or whatever.
No, not normal. Being abused. Not normal. Again, not normal. Not being able to have friends of the opposite sex. All not normal.
Controlled.
Being controlled. Not normal.
The red flags are there.
They're all there.
You just have to pay attention.
Exactly.
Pay attention.
And that's another thing, too. When you start dating someone, I think a lot of times we kind of like don't pay attention to their career or their profession. And for example, with someone like you and I, like we have to date people that are okay with us being little social butterflies. Like we have a lot of people in our lives and we have a lot, we have a lot of meetings, a lot going on, a lot of stuff. And so for you and I, like being with someone that is controlling or that where are you going to be or why are you talking to that person?
Why are you wearing that?
It doesn't work.
Oh no,
yeah.
I laugh. I'm like,
why am I wearing this? Because my ass looks good and I got a sales meeting today.
Yes.
That I need to close. Shit. That's why.
But like guys like that can't stand me. They don't last long because I laugh because I think it's hilarious because I'm like you're trying to control. Yeah. It's like you're trying to close in a butterfly.
Right. You can't
do it. It just doesn't happen.
You can't do it. And that's the thing too. And so even with ladies, if you're dating a guy or when you start dating someone, if you know that they're in a profession where they meet a lot of new people and they're, you have to be okay with that. And some people aren't okay with that.
But like how embarrassing is it when like this has happened to me before where it was on a professional level. I was trying to reach out to somebody to decorate something for me and the girlfriend called me. Because I got referred to the guy. The girlfriend and the wife called me and was like, why are you calling my man? He could not be talking to you. And I was like, how embarrassing for him.
Shit, I would have died. Yeah.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
It's embarrassing for that person.
Yeah.
And imagine if he was a professional, how that would reflect on his company. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. So get out of that bullshit. Y'all know what we're talking about.
Don't do that. And don't be with someone that's going to even try to control your professional life like that because that's just not fun.
Don't mess with my money, y'all.
Yeah. Hashtag don't mess with my money.
Because you're messing with my money, you're messing with my child's
right,
stuff.
That's right.
My, our stability, and that's the worst. But
yes.
But I don't know. We're going to go there with that. I do have a question, though.
Okay. I like questions.
Do y'all
for you guys to answer.
Yes. Do you and Nina, what do you think about this?
Okay.
Do y'all think that true love really exists? Because I struggle with that because I've never experienced it. And when you've never experienced it, just like not having a child, you don't know that kind of love. And so I don't know. And I go to weddings and my mom laughs because I would ask her when we're at the wedding. I'm always, okay, sola, right? And with my mom, I'm like, do you think they really love each other?
You have Jesucristo with you, Samantha.
But I'm like,
he's in your life.
Do you really think that they love each other that much? Like, is he cheating on her? Like, what if she cheats on him? Like, is this real? Like, look how much money they spent on this wedding. I mean, I just can't imagine professing my love in front of all these people like this. Is it real? And I'm always like, are they making eye contact? Like, I don't know. What do you think? Does true love exist? And what do you guys think out there? Leave in the comments.
You know what? I think it does. I really do because
Somewhere.
I know, right? Somewhere out there. No, I think it exists, and I think there's nothing wrong with wanting to find the fairy tale. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
How do you stay away from being delusional? Though?
I've always been like a dreamer. Perhaps it's just a feeling. Perhaps it's just something that you just feel. But I mean, I've definitely seen couples that I feel like, okay,
Wow.
this is legit. Like they found something really, really special, you know? So I think for sure it's out there. And again, I am a big fan of people. This is going to sound so funny, but people that have been like married multiple times, I think that's the cutest thing ever, because you guys are still believing that something is out there. That maybe this one is here forever, you know? So for you guys that are like, that just kind of like, you know what, dive in again. You dive in again. You believe again. You
Married 5 times, 6
fairy
times.
tale.
Hey.
Ignorant.
Yeah, like I don't know.
I don't know. I think when it comes to, if you spend your whole life like chasing that fairy tale, it's better than the alternative.
Yeah, that's true. And
Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
You know, my spiritual background, it really believes in my gut that everybody has that one person meant for them. And
Maybe I'm your person.
I already know that. but you can't provide me with certain things.
Can't provide you with that Dito.
certain things that you just can't do, girlfriend. But
There's a different D,
yeah.
but not that D.
Okay, yeah, but okay, all right. But mine just hold up, squirrel. But yeah, so I feel like in my gut. But then
But look at your little cute heart earrings.
my mommy gave me these.
Aw.
Thank you, Mom. Shout out to my mommy.
That's so sweet.
But yeah, there's something inside of me that says no. There is that
Right.
one person that
think
is
there
your
is.
soulmate out there. So I want to know what you guys think. We really want to know. Do you believe in true love?
And I've often heard too that it happens unexpectedly. Like when you least expect
that's
it,
the best.
it just happens. And not only that, like you and I, we're both parents, right? I've got 2 boys. You've got Ava. Like, don't you want to live in a world where you think that your kids have the chance of finding like real love?
Oh man, I'm already planning her wedding.
See? So
I'm planning her wedding.
yeah, but
Anybody
I
want
think
to
also,
sponsor?
I think I'm just also like a hopeless romantic when it comes to that, with wanting just all the feels, you know?
Hashtag all the
feels. Yeah, hashtag all the feels. All right, before we forget, again, our giveaways for those of you that maybe were tuning in earlier that are with us now. Hashtag dem wings dough to win
Damn,
$50 gift card. Look, your cheekless everywhere. Piece of cheeklet. $50 gift card to Wingstop. Hashtag dem wings dough to win.
And
share this video. And we have the 2 facials that we're giving away with eyebrow waxing, and you can hashtag my face needs help. So again, if you haven't done that already, we got some awesome giveaways.
My face needs help all the time.
So one thing that we kind of wanted to talk about, and you said you didn't tell me your story, so now I want to know it. But before we, started the show, we were like, oh, let's tell a couple of heartbreak stories, and how you get over that heartbreak, because it can be a really, really difficult thing to do, to get over a heartbreak when either you were so into someone for a couple of months and then they just like didn't reciprocate, and you just like feel like your life is just over, right?
Oh
and
my
it can
God,
feel like the end of the world. So what's your heartbreak story, Samantha?
I have so many. Oh my gosh.
But yet you've never been broken up with.
I've never been broken up with, but let me tell you this. I've always been cheated on. I've never
sucks.
been in a faithful relationship.
That really sucks.
Even to when I was 15 years old. And that's why I'm all messed up with this trust issue.
You're not messed up.
But
those guys are.
I have my jaded moments. But yeah, that's true. In high school, I was dating this boy. This is so funny. Oh my God. It's hilarious to like go back in hindsight.
Well, tell me more.
I don't know if this story counts, but it counts as a heartbreak for me. I was 15, total puppy love. You know, we tell each other we love each other. Never even experienced that kind of feeling before. Just head over heels for each other. You know, when you're a teenager, you're like obsessed with each other. It's all stupid.
You're like, this is the one.
Yeah. And my mom would laugh. She'd be like, oh my God, you're so ridiculous. You don't know what love is. And I'd be like, no, Mom, you don't understand. We love each other and we're going to get married one day. And it was so dramatic. But that guy told me, and he invited me over to his house, and I was on his couch, and his parents were there, and I was like, what's happening? And he was like, you see that picture over there? And it was a picture of those, like, newborn pictures you take at the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, I have a daughter. Boom. Bomb drop.
Aww.
And
he was how old?
He was, like, 17.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Because I was 15.
Hashtag
14.
San Antonio, yeah.
Yeah, San Antonio, right? Puro Santo.
Yeah.
And had a baby, and so and I was so hilarious. Even at 15, I was like, so who's the baby mama? And And we're like, how do you know it's yours? That was my question. And he was like, well, I mean, it was at a party. And I go, so wait. You don't even know if this kid is yours? And he's like, well, we don't know. But, we've already taken her in. And, we're going to share custody with the mom. And I'm like, wait a minute. So, of course, I figured out it was before me, timing-wise. And we hadn't slept together. I didn't do that in high school. It was after high school when I got all crazy. So I was like, I know, you didn't do it with me, so you're doing it with somebody else. And I figured out it was before me. But it was so devastating. I mean, I was bawling.
Did y'all break up?
We broke up on and off. Finally broke up eventually. But that was...
Did you ever meet the baby?
I did.
Oh.
Awkward. Hashtag
awkward. Hashtag Akko Taco.
Seriously.
Akko Taco.
Akko Taco.
Hashtag Akko Taco.
Yeah, so I had to meet a baby at 15 years old that wasn't mine with my boyfriend, and it was super awkward, and I kept asking him, get a DNA test.
That's crazy.
And I look at it, I'm like, a teenager asking for a DNA test? But that was all.
I need to know.
So anyway... That was one of my heartbreak. One, okay, y'all? Just one of them, because I got several.
And it's funny, because I've had the same. I remember, oh my God, we've just this is a freaking novella. Yeah, I've been married before,
right.
And when
how many
that
times?
Just once. And so, but when that all went down, I was really heartbroken. I was cheated on a grand scale level 2, because they tell you there's all the signs if the sex is not happening, or if it's bad, or if this or if that, and nothing was there, and so when I discovered that I had been cheated on multiple times, it was, oh man, it tore me up.
Multiple times?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was and I found out all in one day. And so yeah, it was really tough, and it was really hard. And because you just, again, when you find out that you're supposed to be someone's Cinderella and they're supposed to be your Prince Charming and you're not, it broke me. I mean, I went to therapy for 9 months, and I remember sitting around the Thanksgiving table, and they were doing that whole let's say one thing that we're thankful for.
You're like, this taco.
And I remember this taco, and I remember thinking I'm thankful for absolutely nothing in my life right now.
Wow.
And a week later was when I decided to I needed to move out, and I needed to start over again. And oh my God, that Christmas I spent by myself, and that New Year's I was drunk in my apartment by myself. I had my one of my really good friends, Courtney, thankfully, that kind of helped me through that. We moved in together, and so it helped me to have her around, because she's just crazy and awesome. But it was hard. It was hard. But what's funny is, anytime I've had, let's say, a heartbreak or something happen since then, when you go back and remember, oh, I overcame that, it somehow lets you know, okay, if I got over that, I can get over this. Absolutely. I can move on. And then I say this over and over again, but you also just kind of find out that, one, broken hearts still work.
Yes.
They still beat, and that we're capable of holding joy and chaos, and that's why we're such awesome creatures as people, as we can process these emotions, and we can work through them. And then not only that, but hopefully learn and not do those same things to other people.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So that's one thing with me.
I
think cheating for me is one of the
worst
things
that
you can just do to someone. I would rather just tell me the truth, or be upfront, or be honest, break up with me, whatever it is you got to do before, you go putting your D in another P. Tell me, because I think it's just it's just when you disrupt that kind of trust, just bad things happen, and nothing good comes out of it. And then I got to call my girl Karma and be like, so this bitch, so I don't want to have to do that. Don't want to have to make any phone calls. But yeah, so how do you guys that are watching, how have y'all gotten over a heartbreak, because that's something that, who knows, somebody may be watching right now, watching Bean and Chisme all crying in their tacos, and, because because they're single at home. But how do you get over your heartbreak, or how did you get over your heartbreak? What tips would you have for people that are maybe going through it right now? Maybe they're going through a divorce,
or they know they need to,
yes,
or they've just found out some really bad news.
Yeah, exactly. How do you overcome that, aside from the usual, right? Aside from staying busy and leaning on friends and getting out of the house. Oh my God, I know so many people that just end up staying home after a big heartbreak, and it's
well, I do a revenge body.
Oh, revenge
I do
body.
revenge body,
I do
though.
hashtag look at this.
Revenge body kills
Hashtag
it all.
revenge
You go
body.
get those abs, you go get that booty, and
that
then you
booty
take all
doll.
those selfies, and you be like, bam!
Be look at this.
This is what you lost.
Look at
Too
this.
bad. And then
Yes.
you have all these other dudes like knocking on your door. You'll be fine.
Yes. Speaking of, maybe on one of the shows, we need to show your before and after, because I think some of our viewers that don't realize just the transformation that you've gone through,
Yeah.
you know, body wise, which has been amazing.
Thank you.
know.
I'm not 100% there yet, but I made a big stride for
You
sure.
made it. How much? But how much have you lost from? Remember that she has this picture, and again, we'll have to find it and bring
we
it
should
on.
throw it up.
But how much have you lost since then, since your journey?
I think about 27, 28 pounds.
That's and you're 5'1".
5'1".
So
Yeah.
to lose 27
that's a
pounds
lot.
at
'Cause I'm a
5'1".
chaparrita.
She little.
I'm a little chaparita.
You're so cute,
yeah, so
though.
everything goes like right here. I
Mm-hmm.
have like no length in my body. It's like all...
And the arms too, like just everything. So
yeah.
we'll have to, but yeah, revenge body. Hashtag revenge body.
I know, and everybody's like, so you're getting like all these hits now that you're skinny, looking good. I'm like, no. Not a damn thing happened. They weren't hitting me up then.
There's so
They're not
many-
hitting me up
yeah.
now.
But you feel
But I feel good.
Exactly.
And I love the way that I look. I'm like, bam.
Exactly.
Bam. Take a picture. Boop.
Yeah. How should I look at this? Yeah. So again, how have you guys gotten over your heartache? And then the other thing too, we just wanted to kind of throw out there just a guy tip. It's literally just one.
A guy tip?
Guys, catch your lady off guard every once in a while. Do
Not with the
something-
bad stuff.
Not with the bad shit. Yeah, I mean, catch him off guard though.
Surprise
like,
'em.
I think men fail to realize that it's the small things that matter when it comes to girls. The unexpected, whether it's a flower, it could be literally anything showing up at her door just randomly. I mean, it could be whatever. Catch us off guard once in a while.
Yeah.
Like that stuff is just
Goes a long way.
It goes a
And
really,
even if they say
really
like,
long
no,
way.
like I'm not into buying a lot of stuff and I'm not
They're
into
lying.
flowers.
They're lying. Yeah.
Because even if they're not into flowers, the fact that you showed up and did something
did
nice,
something.
it means a lot. So yes, good guy
Yes.
tip. Another,
Yes.
What's another good guy tip?
What's another? We got 3 guys in here. Oh wait, we should put them and ask them. They're like, oh,
What's
we
a
need
tip?
tips.
Okay, so guys out there, give us tips. What can we do for
What
you?
can ladies do?
And don't say some bullshit like dress up in lingerie.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
suck
hey,
that D. Yeah. Which we'll do.
I don't know about you.
Okay. Which. Oh man.
That's a whole nother
All right.
conversation. Let's save that one.
Okay.
Because it's
we'll
going to be
save
juicy.
it. Okay, we'll save it.
Literally.
Special edition.
Juicy.
My hair is sticking to my face. I'm so sweaty right now. Oh my god, I can't even.
But
with
anyway,
this.
okay, but anyway, leave us some advice for you guys on all this relationship stuff. Make sure to share this video. Share it with your friends if you're enjoying it and having a good time. We appreciate all of the love.
Yes.
And we've got some prizes to give away.
We do have some prizes. All right, so I'll call out the Wingstop winner, and then I'll let you call out the.
That can't be. How does that work?
All right, why don't you? We're gonna need another
We'll need another
Wingstop
winner.
and then I'll let you do the facials.
I
Yeah.
have on the back.
Well,
Let me check.
sorry. Don't you love live TV? This is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Look at that. All right, so.
Hold on.
Okay. All right.
And we're scratching out, honestly.
People that have won before.
Yeah, that's what we're
people
doing.
that have won before. Okay. All right. So the winner of the Wingstop gift card,
$50.
$50 is Joseph John. Joseph John, you are a winner.
Get it.
Email us at beanandchisme@gmail.com within 24 hours to claim your gift card, or else guess who's going to go have some wings?
Me.
And me.
And Nina. And the crew.
That's right.
That's a lot of food.
Yeah, $50. Yeah, that's a good. So again, Joseph John, congratulations. And again, email us at beanandchisme@gmail.com.
Ooh, and the 2 facial winners. Ooh. Excuse me. Monica Lina.
Monica
Lina. Sorry, my Mexican comes out. And Stephanie Slate.
Stephanie Slate and Monica Lina.
I can't scream, but
Woo! You guys are the
Congratulations.
winners of our mini facials and eyebrow waxing. So
Yes.
again, email us at beanandchisme@gmail.com to claim
Yay.
your facial.
You will love your facials.
You know, I've never had a facial. I know.
Stop.
I know, it's weird.
Why?
Nor have I ever had a pedicure before.
Oh,
Weird.
no.
Actually,
man.
I'm lying. I've had one pedicure, but it's because Miss
Y'all.
Ashley Quinn, who I used to work with, on our last day
can't.
at working at the Current, took me.
can't.
But then that was it. And even my nails,
Okay, I don't want to dare look
I'm
at your
sorry.
feet right now.
they're pretty. There's no these chocolates.
Oh, well, they're not that bad.
No, well, but you've seen my toes though. Hey, they're not bad. Look at my little toes. Okay, sorry.
You're
I'll
so
let them
cute. Nobody's going to care about that anymore.
Anyways.
Okay.
All right, so Monica Lena,
And
Stephanie Slate,
You want, girl.
and
Girl.
Joseph John. You guys send us an email, beanandchisme@gmail.com to claim your prizes.
Yeah.
Yay!
Well, we want to make...
Cafecito?
Yeah, we're going to do that
Oh,
one.
sorry.
You're going to do it?
Yeah. Wait. Okay, so... Oh, for those of you who would like to get to know us or take some time, we talked about this in one of our episodes where we get asked a lot of questions. We get asked a lot of, can we
do.
pick your brain? Can we take you to coffee? And while we love you guys and we would love to take everybody out for coffee or lunch, we just can't. But we have a new solution, and it's called Cafecito con Nina and Sam. And so we are going to do this in a few weeks. I don't have the date in front of me, but we want you to keep a lookout. We're going to go ahead and post the event link on the thread and on the post, and we'll share it, of course, that we're going to be doing this in the next few weeks where you can come and talk. And we're going to talk about anything. If you want to talk about our careers or what we do or what advice we can
Ask
give.
us questions about the show, about La
Anything.
Prensa, about Heartfire. It's going to be a really chill vibe. We want to get to know you guys. You guys are so awesome at commenting and interacting with us, and so this is a time where it's, again, bring your questions and let's have some coffee, and
It'll be fun.
It'll be
Very
a lot
casual.
of fun. Yeah.
So what is the name of the place we want to have it at?
Oh, I've got to ask Jose Castañeda. Cafe Barista, is that what it's called? Cafe Barista.
And they have the grilled cheese with barbacoa.
Yeah, some barbacoa grilled cheese going on there. It's owned by father son, and again, Jose Castañeda and we met out there
Post
for
it,
lunch
Jose,
one
if
day.
you're watching.
Post it, Jose,
Or Maria.
yes, please, because that's where we want to do it at. It's a lovely, lovely.
They don't know
place.
this yet, but that's where we're going to have
Yeah,
it.
owned by a lovely family, and so again, we'll post the event link, and we're super excited to get to know you guys. I know a lot of you guys have been reaching out, and hopefully this will be our chance to just really interact with y'all.
Yes, so look out for Cafecito con Nina and Sam coming up soon.
Yes.
And I have a real quick question. We have been asked by a couple people to have a live studio audience. And so we didn't know you guys would want that. And so if you are interested in being in the live studio audience here at our show, please let us know. Leave your comments. If we get a lot of feedback and good feedback, then we might just open the doors and have you guys join us. The more the merrier, and you guys are welcome to come. But we got to set that little system logistics up.
Exactly.
So let us know.
I think it would be fun if we did something like that. It'd be fun to have you guys out here. We could even do some live audience stuff. But again, that would just give another opportunity to meet people. So
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's
I
it.
think we're there.
So thank you so much.
Thank you guys for tuning in to our Valentine's Day
Happy
episode.
Valentine's.
We have enjoyed talking to all of you guys, and our next show is on February 28th. February 28th. So tune in, and we'll see y'all then.
Is it live anymore?
Yeah, it is.
Bye.